Hello, chat. I actually decided to fire up the stream, but let me get my microphone a little closer. A little bit earlier than usual. You know, gotta open the door, let people in, you get your snacks, you get comfy. Right? Right. I figured we usually, just kind of dive into it. But I might take a minute before everybody gets here and say, hey, thanks for tuning in. But do not fear, we will get started here in about... I do have a couple players running late. It's probably about 5 minutes or so. So you have plenty of time to get snacks and tuck in for another session of Arctis. Yeah! Yeah! Hey! What's up, etc.? How's it going? Hope you are staying warm this chilly December eve. Go workers, yeah, right. Hope you're feeling better. Having a cold during the winter is no fun, no matter how you shake it. So I hope you're feeling better. You are good. Good to hear. I'll tell you what, nasal spray has been a staple in this house this winter. Oops, so I punched my microphone. It was a nasty cold. Seemed like it. But at least you got a cozy cat and a nice humidifier, am I right? I too have had to invest in a humidifier. The desert air here is very dry. And it has helped me a million, billion, trillion times. It's what the handsome doctor told me at the walk-in. Yeah, just gets super dry during the winter. But I do have, looks like Bonsai's picking up some food while Rain finishes up doing some work stuff. Everybody else should be filtering in here shortly. Yeah, we've been definitely hitting up the nasal spray. Nukiyashi! Welcome back 88 months! Wow. I'm still here, you're still here. Somehow ascended to golden snowflake. Congratulations, Nukiyashi. That's a new sub badge. Wow! 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 Golden, legendary!
Good. It's fucking nerfing my glaive lady.
Oh boy, here comes Reddit. Ahem. Apparently I was on, push to talk on Discord. And let me say that again. Ahem. Uh-oh, here comes Reddit.
Yeah. Look, man, I just don't even understand how, Drew's been allowed to have this, never get hit cloak for, 84 fucking episodes. No, more than 84 episodes. I slap for, an hour with this glaive, be like, no, he's too powerful. I just think we gotta nerf it. My power fantasy.
is power fantasy. Don't worry, you will find that you are still hitting for approximately the same amount.
Yeah, but as a dude, hitting for less just means like, why am I playing? My giant allegory wiener hits a lot softer now, and that does not fuck.
It is true.
That comes with age. Don't worry about it. That comes with age.
Oh no.
Do your glaives hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Just a little, little heavy on the.
But you're not older than me, are you?
I have no idea.
I'm 36. How old are you?
I'm 35.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Aww.
Don't fucking talk to me, whippersnapper.
And they're like age bros.
Look, man. I'm just saying.
Whippersnapper.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Chody, the seed is strong,
Look, we're basically besties.
If I had the capacity to be friends with anyone, yeah, I'd say that's true.
Someday, Adrian will learn the value of friendship. Someday.
I really just prefer the value of doing activities. That's what really matters. Activities.
The day he has to actually go and kill God is the day that he will learn the power of friendship.
Yeah,
This is the way of JRPG.
One day, like, I'll have to go kill God, and then I'll be like, all of you join my party, and you all will tell me what your personas are.
You'll be standing over the corpse of God with glaive in hand, and you'll sigh and look at the bleeding God, and then back down at your glaive, and you'll say, "Man, wish they didn't fucking nerf this."
Man, this would have been over faster if this did 2d8 more damage.
So you want rocket launchers added onto it. Right. Easy peasy.
I mean, I did not understand when I first got the glaive why it was so strong. I just figured this was like Rob's a homie, I'll hook him up. And then, like, it is not that. It's something else now.
Okay, to be fair, I did it is also kind of Rain's fault.
Yeah?
Because Rain also at the same time invented Haystaga.
I mean, so again, it would be cool if, Rain gets to have dumb clothes.
Okay, so Rain is Shadow Step, right? And Shadow Step's always going to be in the meta. See, I'm going to explain this in Hearthstone terms, right? Okay. So Rain is Valera, and she's just got Shadow Step, right? And 0 mana, playing cards for 0 mana is clearly and always been OP until the end of time, right? But Shadow Step it's core to Rain's class identity to not ever get hit by anything. It's called plot armor, Drion. You'll learn it when you become a real author.
Oh my god. You know what? This fucking collusion, you're all shadow government here.
So what you're telling me is Rain is Mechatork.
No, just don't play AoE against me, though. That kills me really fast, guys.
No, but the thing is, like, Zarina never will. Zarina never will. Like, she'll just let you fucking get away with everything forever and then nerf my shit.
Dude,
actually,
I literally showed you something last session that should probably strike a lot of fear into Rain's heart.
Good.
Rain,
I do want to say the real problem with actually your glaive, Drion, is actually it's not that you had a really powerful card that you pulled, like a legendary, and you're like, oh my god, it's amazing. It's actually the fact that it's sort of kind of an item that Rain randomly looted out of like a boss mob deck.
It is. It is
like
boss mob.
Way overstatted. And like, I think Christina just let it slide because she's like, oh, these dum-dums are literally never going to be able to use this because it's a fucking melee staff. Lol, nerds. And Ray's been sitting on it this whole time of like, I'm going to find the person to give this staff to, and it's going to be amazing.
So we're going to explain it in WoW TCG terms. So we got the Onyxia raid deck, right? And you can't put cards from the Onyxia raid deck into a standard WoW TCG deck because they're clearly only made for a 5-person raid encounter. But I made Drion's Glaive essentially just a raid. Yeah, I took the raid boss, like say Fyrak, we'll explain it in WoW terms now, where, you only have one person to soak the fire. And for Drion, I don't know where I'm going with this.
I was gonna say, I feel like you're lost.
I am.
The best part is like literally when I told Christina, I was like, hey, here's this staff. You should make something cool for Drion. And I was like, I did it with a caveat of like, it's probably too strong right now, so you probably need to like pre-different. And then what she actually gave you as a glaive was actually stronger than the fucking staff.
I did. Because I was like, okay, his glaive is a +3 base, and I just tacked on like something ridiculous to it and the incapacitate with a ridiculously high DC. And I was like, yeah. This boss loot needs nerfing.
He's a career fighter. He should be strong.
You cannot use the boss's loot table for your own greedy needs.
I just think it's fucked up. I thought this game was about power fantasy. What the fuck?
I'm pretty certain that a two-handed strength-based weapon is kind of the rage right now, and it just got buffed, so why are you not matching that?
You cannot advocate for Dreon via Firelath the Dream Render.
Listen, that is the best handout from Barack Obama ever, and we want...
Fucking Barack Obama. Let me be clear. Blah!
It's fine. Hashtag justice for Dreon, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's fine.
side
I'll find
quest-
some other way to make you fucking bullshit OP, Dreon. Don't you worry.
Please.
All right, wait. Now, Rain, do you have the ability to encapsulate a spell into an item?
I mean, technically, through a conflux of other spells, the answer is yes. But in the same way that an artificer does, no.
Okay, because no, hear me out. Random thought that just happened earlier today. What
Oh,
if
no.
we captured, like, I don't know, level 7, level 8 fireballs, right? We put that in an item, and then I loaded that into, say, like, a grenade casing.
I
And
mean,
then
go
I
on.
could just
stockpiled, dude.
learn Delayed Blast Fireball.
Uh-oh. Wait. Wait.
Like, that's an
But-
option on the table.
But I'm saying if I made, like, a grenade launcher, right?
Mhm.
Then we could have those fireballs go so much further.
So here's the thing, Wangdoodle.
It's terrifying.
Rain has recently veered, like we have, everybody has their brands, right? With Wangdoodle joining the party, Rain has veered away from the enchanter bullshit because that is now Wangdoodle's brand. You own that sphere now.
delegation.
I'm bequeathing it to you.
He's queefing.
Yes, Rain is queefing.
Please,
The
he is queefing.
The thing that Rain is now veering towards, because Rain doesn't have to deal with that enchanter bullshit anymore for the party, that's your problem. Rain is going to go make fucking dragons. So that's what Rain is going to do. Rain is going to make a brood of dragons. And it is
Okay,
going
now
to be
hear me out.
glorious.
Okay, so hear me out. Are you going to be creating them or summoning them?
No, we are going to be
I'm
whole
birthing
cloth creating them. Because there's a little fun thing called True Polymorph. And you can actually just make... Yeah, you could just
Dragons?
make CR10 or lower creatures out of whole fucking cloth. It's great. I could also turn you into a dragon permanently if you wanted to, Wangdoodle. Not yet, obviously. We have to get to level 9 spells. So 2 more levels, and we're
you have
there.
the power.
But I'm pretty much there, but like pocket size.
Yeah, he's just, Nintendo DS, Wangdoodle DS. He folds up
fine.
and fits in your pocket.
I don't have to make you a dragon either, Wangdoodle. I can just make dragons. That's just a thing that can happen.
I
Okay,
don't.
so hear me out. Hear me out on this. Right? So I make a mortar, right? This thing can fire long distance. And let's say that we just want to make sure we have support, right? Now, what if we just happen to launch a capsule of something that, when broken, activates that particular spot? I'm just saying, just throwing it out there.
Here's a wild idea.
Dragon
Wangdoodle.
gun.
What if you made a mortar big enough that when fired, the shell, I just true polymorphed into a fucking dragon?
Wait, hold
and
on.
it's just
What if he
dragon
made,
bones.
like, a small, round ball in which if you fired it at a dragon, captured it, say, the monster, into a pocket realm, where then you could throw said ball at another monster, and then they would fight?
Well, that
Hang on,
is...
actually.
That is a combination of magic jar and soul stealing, and it is technically a thing that could happen in 3035. They have nerfed those spells in 5e for that exact purpose.
Oh, speaking of which, hey, Bonsai. I can't hear you.
Hang on.
No mic. No sound. Just lad. Just a handsome lad. just a chonky boy. No, I was talking about my cat now. Come here, buddy.
So anyway, Wang Doodle, if you want to collaborate sometime on some bullshit, like Rain is happy to empower you to do wacky bullshit in whatever way I can help.
Rain is
Okay,
generally
so-
down for bullshit.
Rain is an enabler of bullshit.
Hey,
Like that is
I heard
Rain's whole
bonsai.
kit.
Bonsai.
I don't like change, and my buttons on Discord look different. It's a terrible day.
We know you don't like change.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Hey, good. What'd you get for dinner?
Hello.
Chipotle. It was the only thing I could get fast enough.
Yeah! Do you get the queso?
No.
Dude,
I
I-
could have expensed it. I should have. I just got a burrito and chips. I
Bruh.
didn't get guac.
Yeah, I get the bowl usually, and then whatever's on it, and I just drown it in their queso. I don't know. I fucking love their queso. It's so wrong, but it's so right.
It's only got a little bit of meth
It's
in it.
so bad. It's like the worst queso you
It
can
is!
like it's the worst queso money can buy, objectively. But it's like the only queso you can get in a lot of places.
Wag Doodle vortex warping himself into another fucking dimension.
No, hold on. So, listen, I may or may not have started going down a thought process of what do I need to do to make these magically capturing spheres.
Gotta catch 'em
Because-
all!
Because I'm just gonna put it out there. Catapult is a spell.
Whoa! Wait. I think you have to be within a certain radius in order to capture the pocket monster.
Wang
That
Doodle's
was
in
vortex
the
warp.
wrong.
Another catapult.
Wang Doodle's in the wrong party. Like Wang Doodle needs to go to Kamos.
Well, we just need to merge parties.
Hmm.
I don't know about that.
I like the idea of using catapult and then having that object being true polymorphed on its
It would
way.
be really funny though if after like escaping Cabos, Trion has to go back to Cabos.
That would be.
You could bring Akashba back.
Oh yeah.
From what I understand, that's what this session that we're gonna play is doing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
My
bring.
understanding is
It's gonna
he's coming back.
bring all your old friends back.
Nice.
Yeah, it's always good to see friends.
Oh god. So but to my understanding, by going into this place, we are exploring all of Eris's fears and like hidden shames, right?
So you're essentially going into Eris's deep subconscious to find out, just what's been eating at him, so to speak.
We're taking a look at his internet search history, Drion.
Oh, okay. Shit. Glad we're
Oh.
not going into Drion's.
Feronian
Speaking of-
cat girls, Feronian cat women.
Our computer's magic, and that's his only search and last search.
Fuzzy short stacks.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw a thing on Vice where they said like what the #1 searched fetish of 2023 was, and I thought of like, oh, because it was when I was reading the description Christina put down that we were going into like Eris's fucking shame or hidden secrets, and that's like my immediate thought was like, oh, is this just going to be like a Pornhub search history thing?
Big horned ladies.
Yeah, big booty dwarves,
God, guys, come on, I'm trying to play a game here.
short
Goblins
goblins
with
with a
fat
fat ass.
Oh, hey guys, I gotta go. Something else came up. I gotta go.
God, I want to play goblins with a fat ass.
How thick is that goblin?
He's 6 thick plus 1.
Hot hooved and horny.
Your goblin is thick, but it could be thicker.
But it would be good.
Roll them ass dice.
Roll the ass dice. I almost since I did the Arctis holiday special this year, I kind of want to do just a Christmas goblin with a fat ass.
I'm 100% in.
Bro, get out. That's my campaign. Can't be there.
I will consider throwing this together for anybody who's actually going to be around for the holidays.
Oh my god, I don't know what.
You'll
I'm, like,
miss
a little
Christmas
scared.
with a
I'm a little
fat
scared.
ass.
Okay, I'm a little scared to see what you'd come up with for this.
I saw it and I already started thinking. I was like, what if I did a holiday special?
Please do. I would play that so fast.
And it would
We
be a
have to make
test
this
of my
fun.
DMing skills.
You have to make up a song before. There's like some jingle like Christmas with a fat ass.
I'm music. Just give me a key, and I'll do it.
Christmas ass is here.
Christmas ass is here to stay. Thickness will not go away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Christina, you and I just need to get in the lab and we just gotta jam this out.
Hark the fat ass goblins.
Hark the
you
fat ass goblin sing.
From the second we began discussing fat asses, Trevor has not said a single word.
Yeah.
Glory
veils or whatever that
to
is.
the thickness king.
To be fair, Drew didn't say a word either, and I feel suspect.
Drew laughed briefly.
I
Drew.
made jokes. I said hot hooved and horny.
That's
Oh,
more.
good word. Yeah, that's good. And then we just went off on our goblin
Sorry.
tangent.
Could you talk about fat ass Pokemon? Trevor could do.
Oh, there are so many.
God damn it!
The Thickmon Smash Your Pass
bro,
list to start.
Have you ever seen that Gradania out there on the street, double cheeked on a Thursday?
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
I think I've told you all this. There was like once upon a time where I was in the Pokemon, Hearthstone casting green room, and it was Raven talking about what were the hottest Pokemon to have sex with. It was all the plant lady Pokemon. I don't know. It was like beyond what I played of Pokemon, but
Everybody knows it's Gardevoir. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
That was you know it. I know it. Everybody knows it.
But he had to show me.
Etc. Just posted it in chat. Like, come on.
He's like, oh yeah. Gardevoir is number 1 to have sex with.
No.
I hate that that's the common answer, and everyone sleeps on Victory Bell. I'm just going to put that out.
Whoa.
I was gonna go with Nidoqueen, but damn, son. Okay.
I mean, if you're sticking to the plant Pokemon, right?
Are we?
I don't know. That was the running.
Are you vegan?
No.
Okay. There is a popular copy pasta. Trevor, don't look at chat.
Don't.
Yeah, I worry right now that just like my presence here is a like endorsement or something.
No, absolutely not. You are
Okay.
completely against this discussion. You know it. I know.
Later, you all can read what I put in the chat. This is like a very popular Twitch copy pasta.
I've 100% read this before.
I've seen this. Why have
Are
we
we
all
streaming?
seen this? Yes. Don't read.
What I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it until somebody paid for like a donation on someone's stream, and they did the whole copy pasta. Had it read out loud.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, the copy, it's totally fine. It says, wow, Pikachu is the best Pokemon in the universe. He is so cute. I love electric mice. Smile. Wow, what a wholesome copy pasta, Drian.
I definitely have never pirated any Pokemon shows, nor have I ever stolen Pokemon trading card game cards from a GameStop. Smile.
Good for you. You know,
Oddly specific. It
That
must
was-
be true.
such
Huh.
a strangely,
Okay.
oddly specific non sequitur.
No, when I worked at a GameStop, I 100% stole Pokemon trading.
Don't admit to that. No, you just.
What are they gonna do? All of a sudden, like, Trevor just appears with handcuffs. He's like, shame.
The GameStop police pull
Yeah,
up.
I think I'm getting a call from my HR department.
Sell me your used games.
Oh, hey,
Good.
what's this red dot on my chest?
God damn it. All right, nobody getting sniped by the electric mouse today. Everybody get in game. Get in game. If you're not in game, I see everybody. Bonsai, Dreon, Rain, Wang Doodle. Perfect. I look down and everybody's already here. God, that copy pasta is so cursed. I'm gonna never look at that again. All right. Everybody's in game. I had to adjust one of the stream overlays so we could feature something else tonight. So now we get expanded HD Arctis. Just stream upgrades. Everybody, except for our friend Wang Doodle, leveled up last session. But now it is time for Wang Doodle to level up. Wang Doodle, go ahead and open up your character sheet here and double-click yourself. And go into your Features tab in your character sheet, and under Classes, you have Artificer, and a little drop-down that says Level. Go from level 14 to 15. And then it'll put you through a few choices for your level up process, such as choosing to roll your average hit dice or roll YOLO. And then it'll show you what you've gained for level 15. Ah, the
Perfect.
YOLO swag. Little under average, no big deal. Just like Wangdoodle.
Hey, you know what? We don't need it anyway. It's fine.
When you're done with all that, let me know, and then you will immediately share with the class what you have gained at level 15.
That's going to require reading. I might as well just do that.
Yeah.
live.
Do it live.
Right. At 15, I gain a passive feature called Fortified Position. So I am a master at forming well-defended emplacements using Eldritch Cannon. I'm glad they told me that.
Oh.
So you and your allies get half cover while within 10 feet of a cannon. You create with Eldritch Cannon. As a result of a shimmering field of magical protection, you can now have 2 cannons at the same time.
Oh no! Oh no! What have we done?
You can create 2 with the same action, but not the same spell slot, and you can activate both of them with the same bonus action.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay, I will keep this in mind.
I can determine whether the cannons are identical or different, but I can't create a third cannon while I have 2.
So you can dual wield cannon flamethrowers.
Yeah, I can dual flamethrowers. I can set up a flamethrower as well as a shield cannon. We can have double force cannons just to do extra pushing.
So now, as you read this, Wangdoodle, I want your opinion. When you're activating both of them with the same bonus action, do they go off simultaneously?
Yes.
Okay. We will play it like that.
I believe that the cannon is supposed to take the... They're supposed to happen, like, after my turn, but the cannon should operate at the same time.
Terrifying. Oh, also on top of that, one of your 9th level features, you can make your cannons explode. So now you can make both of your cannons explode.
Yes. And I can also make sure one stays in the melee.
Well, Wangdoodle, you just became scary.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. I don't have my true polymorph mortar gun yet.
Oh god. That comes later. Comes later. Oh, I didn't update everybody's levels on the stream. Whoops. Okay, it's fine. You're 15.
We can also do the reverse with your mortar gun. We can turn a whole ass dragon into a mortar shell.
And then you put it in Flix's quiver, and then you shoot it out of his gun, or his crossbow, and then a bolt shoots out and then turns into a dragon when it hits the enemy. It's brilliant, honestly.
All right, hear me out.
But we need
so
Flix.
We take a dragon, right? Turn it into a potted plant. Put the potted plant on the ornithopter, then fly the ornithopter over the enemy, drop the potted plant. It's going to hit the dude in the head cartoon style, then morph back into a dragon, at which point, good luck.
Good thing we know where a sleeping dragon is.
We do?
No, we make our own dragons.
Lou's laboratory?
Oh, that too.
Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of a dick move, yo, but okay.
She's
What's up,
sick.
Would you say, real quick question, would you say that a potted plant is 5 pounds or less?
Yeah. Yeah, a medium-sized potted plant.
Perfect. That means I can catapult.
I'll allow it. All right, everybody. It's time. Let us begin with a quick Arctis Ascended recap. As I take a sip of water. Finally, the day has come, where the blood moon has risen in the sky. and the time for Eris to see if he is worthy of the Lunesti Moonblade is at hand. As the portal yawned open under the watchful gaze of the Somniari, Eris and friends were all transported deep within the dreaming, finally coming face to face with the elder world tree of Polaris. World tree, don't say Tapatio. It's Tapio. And Tapio, holding the young prince in his hand, mentioned that no king rules alone, and the test will be for not just him, but for all of you as well, as you must dive into Eris's deep subconscious to find out just what's been eating away at him. Is it just his own insecurities about becoming king? Or is it actually something a bit more malicious that has creeped in while his mind has been weak? As Tapio sends you all through the first trial of Eris's worry... One second. My phone is getting real hot. Okay, sorry. As you are sent through the trial of worry, you find that you are in a familiar place, Rain. But to the rest of your party, it may not be a familiar sight. You're in the Thieves' Guild in Borealis. On the west wing, you appear to be in the botanist's shop, but it is much more dilapidated than you remember. Is it the Thieves' Guild that Eris worries about? Or perhaps it is all of Borealis. Eris may feel some guilt for abandoning the cold city in the mountains to pursue his royal lineage within Machinox. However, you might all be prepared to dive into Eris's worries to see just what's plaguing him. One moment, please. We return to Eris's dream, where together you will fight against his deepest fear.
Does Wangdoodle wake up from his drunken stupor in a nightmare?
Yeah, essentially. He goes from one drunk nightmare directly into this one. One moment, please.
Oh, what that? Oh.
Okay, give me just 1 sec.
Oh, good, you're awake, Wangdoodle.
This is awake. What? Where am I?
Eh. Sorry, 1 sec, my mocap is freaking out. Oh, okay. Apparently my avatar is going at like 1 FPS, so we're gonna cut that off for today.
Did you update Forge?
Was it? It's not. It's just my avatar. Sick.
No, Forge is taking over everything. It is taking your avatar as mammy.
No!
The game is rebelling against you nerfing my glaive.
You know what? Honestly, fair.
All right. While we're waiting, I'm just gonna store a spell in my left gauntlet real quick.
Perfectly fine, actually. I'm good, so feel free and store away while I describe the scene. As Wangdoodle, you wake up from one drunken stupor into another nightmare. You're in a herbalist shop, but all the herbs and plants have long been dried out, neglected, not taken care of. All of their leaves are brown and withered, and those that still try and hang on to life are crumbling away before your very eyes. All of the plants in this room are dead. Drion, to the north, you see a curious smear and part of a body.
Driada looks around to his unfamiliar surroundings. Alright, now where the fuck are we?
It looks like we're in Borealis.
Or what?
Borealis? The city? No?
No, it's... He, like, looks like he's trying to think about... No, the frost one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nah. Oh, any idea why we'd be here?
Well, because this is where I first met Eris, perhaps? Didn't I tell you he used to be the leader of a thieves guild at Borealis?
He looks around. It's more like a florist shop.
Well, it's a front.
That's... Yeah, isn't that usually how crime works? I think someone's dead over here.
Be careful, this area also has a lot of slough underneath it. We have no idea what's been getting corrupted over and over again.
Christina?
Yeah.
Does anything feel familiar about this particular brand of nightmare for Rain, having been through 2 variations of a nightmare with Vanix?
This one feels the most real that you have ever felt as you look around. It is almost indiscernible from reality. Everything has a sight, a sound, a smell. But even when you were fighting Vanix, you felt like you were floating in the astral. There was a void around you, like you were closed off. But this is much more tangible, much more powerful.
Just for a point of clarity, we never actually fought Vanix directly, right? The dragon was just like an aspect of him or a fragment or something?
Yes, that is correct. Bonsai, make me a perception check.
Sure. I did one in real life too. I found my fork.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Nice.
On the other side of the eastern wall, Bonsai, you hear scratching. Nails on wood. Fingernails, to be more specific.
How like thick are these wooden walls? Like, are there gaps between them?
No gaps between these, just the faint scratching. The walls are strong and thick.
Thick with 2 C's.
I was gonna say same for Drion.
Be careful, everyone. There's something unnatural on the other side of this door. Bonsai is going to Divine Smite. Oh, not Divine Sense. There we go. Not Divine Smite. Wow.
Yeah, you smite.
Drion's still like pointing at the body. Does this count as unnatural?
Yes, but that one's not moving, and it doesn't look like it's going to. There might be others that are.
Bonsai, on the door to your right, well now the door to your south that you were next to, there's a smear of blood on the ground leading to the door, and the door has another piece of wood over it and has been nailed shut. On the other side of the door, you hear soft groaning and the nails scratching on the wood. Your divine sense gives you a strong indication that there have been undead locked into this room. Approximately 6 of them.
Rain, I don't know what conversations you've had with your betrothed, but there are some dark things in this mind. Everyone else,
This is a nightmare, Bonsai. Are there not dark things in your nightmares?
I don't believe I dream. Or nightmare. It's quite pleasant, actually. But that doesn't lead us to determine, do we want to fight these? Do we want to smite them, or do we leave them in this nightmare? What would happen if we change it for him?
I mean, I could cook them.
I think we have to find the source of whatever the nightmare is. Whether it's natural or unnatural, I don't know.
The soft groaning on the other side of the door continues.
There's one rule that I'm pretty sure holds up, though. If you die in a dream, you die in real life. Pretty true.
Huh.
So don't die.
So is the point of this to just kill everything in here, or what are we supposed to be doing?
I don't know, Drion. I didn't expect a giant undead tree to meet us on the other side of that portal either. So
Why would they send us in here without clear instructions? It seems kind of fucked.
Well, I believe that if we open this door, whatever's on the other side will act to its own nature, and it seems like that is aggression.
All right, well, same order as usual then. Kick the shit out of it, I guess.
Rain, you feel a familiar telepathic tingle in the back of your mind. You feel it first before everybody else. Hello?
Familiar.
Hello? Rain. Rain. It sounds vaguely like Eris, but from very, very far away.
Rain, you would see Drion start to reach for the door handle if you want to let that happen, or if you want
I don't
to
hear
stop
it.
him. I think it's just you hearing that.
Only you hear it currently.
Hold on, Drion.
Drion looks up.
Eris, are you there? Kind of a grim dream you have us in, dear.
It's like he's extremely far away, whispering through a thick wall. Only his presence is vague. I feared that when I left Borealis, the slow would overtake everything, change it, people, all the innocent people that lived in the city, frozen to death, losing the rift, changing. That is what you hear.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Is that Eris? No idea.
No idea. You're not sure.
I love that Rain's brand is sucking at insight checks. Like, literally without fail. It's amazing. I don't know. I thought I heard Eris. Something about being afraid for the people of Borealis. falling to the snow?
This is the same guy who left this place to go be in Maginox, yeah?
Oh, well, yes. Technically, he was abducted first, and it was a whole thing. But yes.
Ah. I think if I was worried, I wouldn't have left.
I think it's the classic you can't be in two places at one time, Drion. Sometimes you have to choose, and maybe you grapple with the other choice that you didn't take.
Has he tried not?
Just don't be depressed.
That's now Drion's plan.
God, fucking damn
Have
it.
you tried
Leo.
not thinking about it?
I don't know. Do you regret leaving Feronia, Drion?
He looks for a second at you and then shrugs. Can't say I had much of a choice.
Drion
It was
is like
kind of
the
a fucking noose.
He's the epitome of ignorance is bliss, truly.
Oh, 100%.
Well, I think whatever this construct is, we're in a dream or nightmare of some kind. Whether it's natural or unnatural, I don't know. And I think we will have to pursue whatever route is laid out in front of us.
So, opening the door, yeah?
I would suggest yes.
I mean, Drion, I could just set up a nice little array there, and then no one has to walk into the room. We can just go ahead, cook it, keep it sanitary, and move on.
You know what? I feel like every time I make a plan, it just fucking backfires. So, you want in on this, Wang Doodle?
I don't see why it would be a bad thing. I mean, if you want to go in there and start hacking away, go for it.
No. Let's try it your way.
Yeah, sure.
Bang Doodle, you step over the upper half of a Goliath. You don't know where his lower half is.
Strange. This one seems relatable.
Wang Doodle looks at Rain and nods toward his table.
Would you mind, like, heading up just a little bit?
Oh, like behind the table?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Let's see here. This works in theory, so
Wang Doodle does his classic capsule gotcha game, and out pops 2 flamethrowers aimed at the door.
SSR!
okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just go ahead and open this door. And flamethrower, where are you going? You need to just stay right there. Okay, good. And then we'll just we'll just cook it.
The door is currently boarded shut. Bang Doodle.
Wang Doodle reaches around in his belt, finds among his artificer's tool a pry bar.
Of course. It's right there.
You mean you don't want to turn down or burn down the nightmare house?
Is that what you want to do?
No, I'm just curious.
Maybe not
I mean,
while we're in it, Bonsai.
I'm okay with doing it if that's what we want to do. It should definitely get to the heart of the problem.
Again, maybe not while we're inside of it.
Wang Doodle then takes his mathlete arms with the pry bar and attempts to unbar the door.
If you hover over the lock and press L, you can try and break it. Oh, might have to get a little closer. You put your pry bar in there and give it a... Doesn't budge, but it creaks ominously. And since you're close to the door now, you hear groaning behind it. Something is behind this door.
I don't think that's the sound it's supposed to make. We're just gonna go ahead and shuffle that one over there, just real quick. There we go.
All right. One more time with feeling, I guess.
Do it.
Oh, wait a second. Arctis's power might be able to support you even in here.
You feel emboldened by Bonsai's presence.
Well, no, I'm trying to give him resistance, or guidance, but
Oh.
he is too far.
Wang Doodle, step back. You're in a corner.
You're good.
I think you
Sorry,
guided his flamethrower.
Yeah, I failed.
Wang Doodle,
All right, hang on.
you're struggling a little bit.
All right, let's see if this works. I swear, this never happens to me.
Dream worlds act very different, as well as whenever they're slow around. Things don't operate as expected.
The more you pry at the door, the more you hear the things on the other side becoming more agitated.
All right, it won't let me try to break the lock anymore. Oh, there we go. Well,
Wang Doodle, you're too small. Perhaps you might need a little bit of oomph.
Well, it's I'll leave the pry bar there, but it seems I can't do it.
Or you could try and potentially pick it.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's try that. Will that be the same thing, or will it be?
It is semicolon. It used to be P. Don't know why it reset.
Come on now, roll nice.
Oh!
Oh, that's even worse. Okay.
Your pry bar gets stuck in the door.
What are you doing over there, Wang Doodle?
Adrian, could you help? Could you help me out?
With what? Opening the door?
It seems like
Yeah,
it might
just
take a
get-
little bit of muscle to open.
I don't know why you think Treon can help with the door if you can't do it, Wang Doodle. I mean, your muscles are just as big as his.
Oh, well, thank you. But clearly, I'm failing here.
Drian grabs hold of the door.
Give it a big heave.
Want strength or athletics or something?
You just mouse over it and you hit L to try and break it. It'll do it automatically for you. Might have to take a step closer.
Shit! I'm getting
Boarded
older, the
shut.
doors are getting tougher.
Is there like a magic void or something?
No, I got this. Hold on.
Drian, from the other side of the door, because you've been working at it for so long, you hear a boom! As something is now slamming itself against the other side of the door.
Would Drian notice that the door is like shaken?
It is, yes.
Okay. Drian's gonna take 10-foot step back. You know what? I think they may actually solve this for us if you just want to have the cannons ready.
Boom! You hear again.
Oh, yeah.
The slamming of flesh against the door.
Drian's gonna ready an action to stab whatever comes out of there.
Boom! The door shakes again. As the wood begins to splinter, you hear definitely multiple things clawing at this door, possibly piled on top of each other, desperately trying to escape.
Wang Doodle has the cannons lit and warm. Blue sparks are occasionally coming out from the back.
And Drian's just sitting there, glaive ready to stab whatever first comes out of there.
With another loud and splintering bang, the sound of The undead throwing themselves against the door on the other side finally breaks through the wood. One moment, please. I need you all to roll initiative for me as the door flies open, revealing all of the zombies that have been trapped inside. They're crawling over each other, throwing each other against the door, trying to break it. Finally, it comes off its hinges, and they begin to pour out.
I guess we probably should have readied some actions.
I did technically ready an action. Just doesn't look like they came through the. Yeah, it looks like they actually did not come through the door yet. So.
Not yet.
They're stupid and slow.
Double flamethrowers are going to go after Wang Doodle. I just need to update their initiative. I'll put them where they go. Dreon, you're ready in action for something to come out the door, but they managed to just break it down, revealing all of you to them. The room is full of zombies, wearing tattered Borealis clothing. They've been stuffed in here for some time, and they are hungry.
Okay, so knowing your enemy takes a minute, and I'm probably not gonna have a minute. And I can't really charge in because of the cannons. Okay. Dran's gonna pull out his gun.
Oh, the gun. You take a pot shot at the zombie, and it hits. The one that is currently clawing its way through the door takes an arrow to the head. Dreon, you sufficiently fill it full of arrows, and the third one that you shoot very accurately into its head explodes it, and its headless body falls on the ground.
Dreon rises from his stance and looks almost disappointed. I think they're actually pretty fucking weak. Yeah, he shrugs and is gonna end his turn.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't get bit by one.
One of the zombies in the room, finally seeing an opening, claws its way over its friends. And takes a desperate swing. The zombie's flailing fists miss Dreon. One moment, please. Whenever damage reduces a zombie to 0 hit points, they make a con save. And let's see, how much damage did he take with that last hit? Scrolling up, 7 damage. Okay, so 12. He beats it by 2. The other zombie rises again, missing a head, only a shambling torso and arms.
Would it at all matter that Dreon was doing fire damage?
Let me double check. Fire damage does not matter.
Okay.
As the smoldering zombie rises again. They continue to try and pour out. But now one is kind of stuck in here. He'll take a swing at the flamethrower. And sadly, his claws do not damage the lovely metal finish. Wang Doodle?
Ah, lovely. This is going to be fun. Okay. Well, we are going to... Wang Doodle grabs his gun and on the underside of the barrel, right in front of the trigger, is a small switch. His thumb flips that switch. A smaller, or a third barrel pops out, pointed at the zombie right in front of him, and activates the stored spell Shatter.
Ooh! Okay. A sudden loud ringing noise erupts from a point of your choice within range. That... Boom! That is a good choice.
Make sure you have all of them targeted.
Yep. Roll the
All
damage.
that I can see.
Yep. There's some saves happening.
Sheesh.
Only one zombie succeeds, and the rest fail as the ringing sounds of Wangdoodle's shatter reverberate throughout the small storage area. All of the zombies immediately explode into blood and bits, except for one in the back, who manages to barely survive.
What an absolute menace. Wangdoodle, very proud of himself at that point, puts the gun onto his shoulder, and then, all right, flamethrowers, do your work. Sets them to activate to burn, and that will be it for him.
Their activation sequence initiated. Flamethrowers. Can he hit? As we make it a nice little oven in this room. Oh my god, 2 flamethrowers. Please, bro. As Wangdoodle fills the room with fire. Let's see if the zombie dodges. Absolutely not. The room is engulfed with flames, and anything that may have survived in there with the zombies thrashing about is now completely incinerated. Soil for the plants, dirt, urns, pots, all gone, and only a smoldering bits of ash remain.
I guess letting you handle that was technically correct. Nice job, Wangdoodle.
Oh, thank you. Glad I could finally put some work.
Ugh, wish we would have had you back in the day when we were fucking fighting for the tribes. He, like, steps over the zombies.
Rain, once again, you hear in the back of your head, far away, a faint echo of Eris. What would Borealis even do if trouble fell upon their heads? Would they be able to defend themselves? Or would darkness sweep over the land?
Zombies.
Yeah. Bonsai's also going to be, like, checking the bodies to make sure they don't rise up again. Seeing the other one rise up was kind of concerning.
After a moment, as you look at the zombies, we're gonna make about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 con saves here. And the last bit of damage, I'm just looking. Oh, 1 second. 22 shatter damage with a DC of 5 plus the damage they took, which is 27. They cannot make this unless they roll a natural 20. So I'm gonna roll. And we'll see if any of them pop up. Okay.
Oh my god. Jesus. These are some spicy zombie boys.
Drion, as you are looking around the room and investigating, one of the zombies rises again.
As soon as you allow it, Drion is actually just immediately going to, like, start hitting it. Like, they did this to him once before, this does not surprise him.
Drion, I'll allow you to make a perception check to see if you notice. You hear the sick, wet sounds of its trying to take another breath as the burning corpse once again gets to its feet. You can try and take a swing, Drion.
This one zombie will just not die.
This fucking guy. The zombie goes down again.
Alright, I feel like some of these are just gonna keep getting back up, so we should probably just go wherever we're gonna go.
The zombie stays down.
Is there a door over there? Because there's one over here.
You have a door? Let's go
Yeah.
to the door.
Come on.
Let's put, do we need
The door
the
between us
whole-
and them.
Do we need the whole door ritual again?
No. Alright, baby.
This door has also been boarded shut, most likely from the other side. You'll probably have to try and break it.
God, what are these fucking doors made of?
Drion, the
It is a
noise that
night-
you're making does very little work at the lock.
Hey, Bonsai, come here. Give me some of that Arctis stuff.
I'm not sure it works properly in here, but we'll try. I know Arctis believes in our message and should be supporting us. Blocked by a wall. Nope. You need to step back a moment.
Okay, hold up.
Right, there you go.
Alright, come on, Arctis. Help a Leonin out. This sucks.
Drion, you just pound at the door. Clearly your strength is failing you today.
Mal, Mal,
Meow, meow, let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Alright, anyone else got a plan here to get in? Or do you want me to wail on it for a while?
Hey, yeah, just break it through.
Just break it, forehead.
Drion, you can absolutely just keep pounding at the door, but you are making quite a ruckus. Boom, boom, boom,
All right, I
slam,
got it this
slam,
time.
slam.
I finally got it.
1 second, I need to do something since you're making a lot of noise.
Oh, don't be shitty, Barry.
I can't target my own token anymore. This is a problem.
Oh no, what have you done, Wang Doodle?
I mounted my cannons on me to make it easier to move.
Oh no.
Oh no!
And now I can't.
Where is Wagdoodle? Oh, probably because I have the game paused. Hello?
Are you sure you mounted the cannons on you? And oh no, yeah, that looks like you did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. There
Okay.
you go.
There you go. We'll put this one back down at a 0 elevation.
You can actually just like stack them on top of you, Wang Doodle, and then multi-select like a.
Yeah, you can like left click drag the select and select both of all your tokens at the same time.
Just make sure you put them on top of yourself, otherwise, like they'll get stuck and hung up
Yeah.
if anything can't move through the space.
Drion, finally, after slamming at the door for a good couple of minutes, you managed to splinter away the wood, just like the zombies did. And the door becomes somewhat useless and swings open, revealing another hidden area littered with crates. This must be the back room of the gardener's office. You see lots of dusty crates, but who the fuck cares what's in them? Is there another thing to kill? Not that you immediately see.
Drion says over the telepathic link, showing a surprising amount of self-restraint. No, nothing in there.
I think through here is where the butcher's shop is.
Were we not just in the butcher shop? Like, was that not the Goliath lady?
No,
that was-
no. That's like
That was
gardener
the
shop.
herbalist thing. I'm vaguely remembering the layout because I think we go through here from the butcher's shop front and then go up and around, and then like Eris's is like hideout is to the left. I think that's how this layout is. But there are walls in places.
Let me guess, this one's gonna be locked too.
Nope, Druid, you just fucking throw that thing open. And on the other side, definitely waiting for you, because you were making a lot of noise, is another undead. But this,
I'm sorry.
Objection, this is conjecture.
What the fuck is that?
That's-
warped and twisted by the slow, something has formed the bodies of multiple things together, leaving only 3 faces, locked in torment, and blood-covered sickle-like arms, and with a screech, the thing flies at you. Dreon, you are surprised. And this thing will get a surprise round off on you. No one is allowed to move currently. One moment.
Honestly, I just didn't see that happening.
Wait a minute! You caught me on surprise!
She's a girl, Ricky. She ain't supposed to be no horse.
That's no girl. That's magical Leoplerda.
You gotta imagine that's probably like pretty funny, like animated. Like the door opens and then like that thing just immediately charges him, and he's just like, "Huh."
Dreon, tell me about someone who actually meant something to you back in Feronia.
I guess that would be Krithos, the Pride Master.
Ah, Krithos, your Pride Master, your leader. Well, somebody you looked up to.
He was basically a surrogate father to Drion, yeah.
One of the specter's faces turns towards you, a perfect replica of Krithos. But it is torn by claws, and dripping from the wounds, you see bubbling green acid or poison fill it. His eyes are blind now, and the eye sockets gaze at you hollowly. And then it shrieks. One moment. There you go. Dreon, you make a wisdom save, and you fail. You take 7 psychic damage from the unnerving screech of the starving specter. And Dreon, you are frightened of it until the start of your next turn.
Dreon so does everyone else see a different face, or do they see the actual face of the specter?
You only see Krithos. Nobody else sees that face.
Okay. So Dreon like is set upon by this thing suddenly, and it's just like, "Master, you're dead!" and then like starts panicking visibly in a way that you have never seen before.
So in reaction to that panic, though, the Arctis's blessing from before that didn't help you with the door does keep you from actually feeling the effects of frightened.
Ooh!
Ooh, okay. So Dreon says that, but he'll walk it off.
The terror creeps into your veins, but Bonsai bolsters you, and you are not afraid. One moment, please. I need to be very careful about who I put into combat here. Where is... Oh, is Wangdoodle a part of his flamethrowers? Okay, good.
Yes, we have an artillery array.
It's just cannons on top of cannons on top of cannons on top of cannons on top of Wangdoodle on top of cannons.
I mean, now that we know that I have the shatter rifle,
I need all of you to roll initiative. I only need Wangdoodles. Very good. At the start of the round, something that you do not see does things you do not know of. One moment.
Huh. How weird.
Huh.
Feels like there was like a slight pause at the start of the combat there for some reason.
Huh. Weird.
The AI was thinking.
delayed start. It's
The specter, taking the form, the face of Kratos, continues to relentlessly badger Dreon. It lifts its blood-covered, bladed arm to the Leonin and takes a slash. It misses, and it swings with its other arm. This one strikes true. Dreon, do you wish to use a reaction?
Nope.
That'll hit. One moment, please. Dreon, you take 7 slashing from the bladed arm. And finally, the face of Kratos leans in for a bite. Which misses. One moment.
Christina been watching a lot of Hellraiser in preparation for this this dungeon.
The aura of dread coming off of the specter, you feel it affect both Dreon and Bonsai, as beasts and humanoids within 10 feet of the starving specter have disadvantage on their saving throws. Let's see. The specter can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. And he will move through Dreon. Put himself right in the center of everyone. You all have now disadvantage on your saves.
well, that's just rude.
I'm gonna move the flamethrower down under Wangdoodle. Wangdoodle, you're up.
Ah, lovely. Okay. Wangdoodle's gonna shimmy back, make sure the cannons are activated, and... oh. You know what? I'm gonna give this a try and see what happens. Alright. Wangdoodle raises his left gauntlet up and points it at the starving specter and activates a stored spell.
Oh boy.
Are you Doctor Doom?
He is. Ooh, that spell! And you are no longer stealth. You magically twist space around another creature you can see within range. Must succeed on a con save or be teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see. Very good. It fails with a 12. Where would you like to teleport this to?
Back you go.
Back to the pit? You just put it back in the hallway?
Just back in the hallway. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
Wow, I didn't know you could actually do that. Okay, very good. You shove the specter by warping the ethereal. The dream strains around your magic, and you manage to shift this nightmarish thought to the back of the room.
No, none of that. None of that. Too close. Too close.
The wailing can be heard down the hall.
I would recommend everyone else get away from the door. We're just gonna do what we did last time.
Oh god. Wang Doodle, that end your round.
Yes. The flamethrowers will now move their 15 feet, shimmy into positions.
Like, flamethrower Chan, they're turning, they're aiming?
Alright, and they will be ready to fire as soon as friends are out of the way and something else comes through that door.
Well, you don't want to light Dreon on fire? It's fine.
Listen,
I'll
I'm all
do
for
it.
Hot Cat Wednesdays, but let's not.
Alright, Drion's gonna need to make a wisdom check first for something that I'm doing.
Sure.
Dreon shouts down the hallway very loudly, "How dare you wear his face!" And he starts to walk down and then, like, gets 5 feet in and just shakes his head and then walks back out.
You feel that aura of dread of the ones that you've forgotten, of all the negative thoughts you've pushed to the back of your mind to not deal with now, to deal with later. You feel that aura as you get within 10 feet of the starving specter.
Dreon, we've been over this. Dreon doesn't have any bad pasties or bad feelings. He just gets over it, so that doesn't affect him.
That's strictly untrue.
Yeah, he's gonna pull out his bow, having composed himself enough to not fucking ruin the plan. Did my thing go through?
Is it? Question mark?
Okay, never mind. Yeah, first
That'll
shot
miss.
just goes wide as he's clearly not in his right mind.
You've forgotten me, Dreon. The specter whispers.
You're not him! And
Have
that's
you
gonna-
learned nothing?
Yeah, that's gonna end Dreon's turn.
Bonsai, you're up.
Yeah, as soon as Dreon, like, casually walked in, then walked out again, Bonsai is gonna, without being able to see very far, sense that something's not right. So they just kind of casually close the door behind Dreon after the shots are fired, and step back. And then they're gonna hold their action. If anything comes through the door that's an enemy, they're going to whip it. And that's their turn.
Okay. The hissing of the specters gets closer to the door. You feel the aura of malice seeping through the cracks of the door. And you remember just that it shifted through Dreon just as easily as it shifted through the air. And without opening the door, the specter appears.
Ah, good.
Cannons.
Oh, Billy. It's a trap! Ah! The flames lick over the body of the specter as it begins to shriek. Ah! It fails the dex save, taking the full force of the fire. Doodle, make me a quick perception check.
I would, yeah, going to ask about, does this blue fire seem to do anything to it?
As the flames finally roar over the door and destroy it completely. I'm going to remove your flames here momentarily. The specter still stands, its multi-shifting heads now spinning on its neck, and it looks rather unfazed by the barrage of flames that have just washed over it. And as you take a closer look at it, Doodle, with a cursory perception check, the familiar blue glow of slow can be seen in the gill-like scratches of its neck as it simmers underneath the skin of the specter. The ghost has been touched by the slow, altered.
Wasn't that a show on
there's slow here.
CBS? Touched by the Slow?
Touched by the slow.
That feels like it should have a Law and Order dun-dun after it.
Dum dum.
Oh, they're slow here?
That was part of Eris's concern, is that the slow destroyed everybody, so... Nightmare slow. Good shit.
Ah, well, okay. Well, good to know what the flamethrowers do to that. All right.
Let's see, one moment, please. As you feel the aura of the Forgotten washing over all of you, its despair at, well, being forgotten is palpable. It will, interesting. Doodle, why are you in the back? As a reminder, for anyone who starts their turn within line of sight of the specter, you must make a save in order to not be unnerved by its visage. When a creature that can see the starving specter faces its turn, or starts its turn within 30 feet of it, one of the specter's faces will shift to look like one of the creature's departed loved ones or bitter enemies. You must make a wisdom save. But in the meantime, it throws itself against Bonsai, the first living thing it can see. A swing of its bladed arm goes wide. As the faces struggle to get a cohesive thought from Bonsai, they manage to turn wooden, almost like the face of Sika before its maw launches towards the Arborian. Wow, cannot hit you, Bonsai.
I exist to end you, Spectre. Take your slow back to wherever you came. Tell Tiamat I'm coming.
I like feisty Bonsai. It will shift. Actually, no, it's out of movement. Rain, you're up.
Boy.
Rain, you start your turn within line of sight of the specter. Make me a wisdom save. Actually, let me, I will do, hold on, let me see if this will trigger it for you. The visage turns towards Rain, and you succeed, even with a disadvantage. As the face shifts to look like the slain son of a certain Crichton, you are not unnerved, and of course you are immune to fear, I believe.
I am. I'm double immune because of Bonsai.
And while creepy, the Crichton face does nothing to shake your resolve.
Really doesn't work on me very well. I don't feel bad about it at all.
Exile.
We will Mind Sliver.
Bonus action.
Ooh.
Fails the save, though. Takes 5 psychic, and will have a disadvantage on its next save. The specter grips its one of its heads that's looking like the Crichton, and the face begins to shift into some unknown jumble of eyeballs and body parts.
Maybe somebody else can make use of the Mind Sliver, though, because we're gonna just swing. Oh. I don't have an item named Mana Flow anymore. Hold up.
What?
What?
You do? It's right there.
Yeah, I do. It's right here.
There you go.
I guess that. Okay. I guess the macro is dead for some reason. It's not.
Oh, sorry, I was cleaning up macros. It might have gotten accidentally deleted. My bad.
Oh, good.
You can drag and drop that onto your hotbar again. I will try not to delete it. I was doing a little cleanup. Shrieking, you drive your sword into the specter as its face continually shifts. Okay,
that's a crit.
that's a crit. The specter dissolves into nothing more but screaming tongues that flop on the ground at your feet and then turn into a puddle of blood.
Is that the best you can do? I've killed him many times in my dreams, and it's always delicious.
The other specter down the hall crouches, ready to pounce.
Rain will just take a couple steps back. And actually, we'll insight the specter down the hall.
Let's see it.
See it indeed.
Oh,
Hey!
double crit. You can know 2 things.
We've seen a lot of its abilities,
Yeah.
and even some of its vulnerabilities and stuff. Let's get a health bar, I guess. And is there any other special stuff that it can do?
Yes. Whenever a creature the starving specter can see regains hit points, the next bite attack the specter makes will deal an extra 2d6 necrotic damage.
Joke's on it. We don't have healers in this group anymore.
Yeah. Oh. Weird. Let me give you the hit points.
Did we ever have a healer in this group? Healing in 5e is not a real thing.
That's sort of fair.
It's also kind of fair.
That's actually a really good, like, monster ability, though, because of how healing in 5e is. Like, it's a really good... like, if you wait to heal for, like, emergency circumstances, you just get fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
I like that.
Also,
monster
as
ability
it's
a lot.
written, it sounds like that could stack if you healed multiple times.
It does.
Fuck me.
Also, it works on both friendly targets and hostile targets. Rain, does that end your round?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Top of the round, round 2. Something down the hall is creeping forward.
Absolutely nothing happens.
That's pretty pog.
Oh, wait, nope, something happened. Shit.
What is happening? As no one has lit any torches or provided any light, a shadow ghast crawls within the shadows, completely unseen by, well, most anyone here. You all can make perception checks as it rounds the corner. But
If
it
it comes
is...
within 10 feet of Bonsai would notice it.
That is true. Okay, I need everyone to stop. Dreon doesn't get to see it. Rain gets to see it.
What?
Its stealth roll was, I believe, a 20. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling. Stealth check 24.
Oh.
I just feel like every single time something comes up that Dreon interacts with, it's like Dreon gets punished this session, and even before, and I don't know what I did.
Rip. Truly, you started off with your weapon getting nerfed, and it's just all gone downhill from there. The die rolls, blame it on the DM.
Don't worry, I'm way ahead of you on that one.
You trivialized Christina's big boss bat fight, and this is what you get.
This is the thing. Yesterday, I was good as my heart. I'm just like, yeah, I have an extra like BlizzCon virtual coach. Like, let me hook you up, and I'm like, yeah, we're friends and everything. Cool, warm nostalgia.
But he doesn't see more from me because I don't take bribes. Like, he doesn't think better of me. I still treat him fairly.
Brutally getting fucked. That's all I'm saying.
In the most noble of manners.
Oof.
Rain, you are currently the only person that sees this shadowy form round the corner. A Shadowgast has taken the body of a Borealis resident, and it is hungry.
Why has it got 2 tongues?
It looks like the tongue that we got that made your whip, bonsai.
Yeah, it does actually look like that.
Extra long whip.
Extra long! As it leaps into the door. Bonsai, you can make me a perception check now with advantage.
Don't I just see it?
You still have to see it through its stealth, which is 24.
Sorry.
Blind sight will just give you the ability to see it, but not guaranteed. Ooh. You still have to roll contested versus its stealth. It's gonna creep around you, actually. Rain, you do see this as it creeps up next to Dreon. Dreon, you don't see it, but you can certainly smell something foul. A corpse, some putrid dead body suddenly hits your nostrils, and it's overpowering. And even the most strong of stomachs might roil at this.
John, look out! He's gonna French kiss you.
As Dreon does not see it, it gets this attack with advantage. If the target is a creature other than an undead, you must succeed on a DC 12 con save or be paralyzed for a minute. This will hit. Do you wish to use a reaction, Dreon?
I'm thinking about it.
Ooh, we're gonna try and parry it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, that just reduces damage. Never mind.
It does. You won't use that?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I can take that back. You can
Alright,
remove
Jan's not gonna use it. He's just gonna take it.
He's gonna take it. All right. One moment.
Forgot that all my good reactions are proactive.
I think if you reduce it to 0, though, I think it does count as a miss if it works like the monk one.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know
just big old Constitution saving throw rolls anyway.
Wang Doodle, you might be muted. I saw you flash of genius, but I did not hear you.
Yeah, I didn't have Dreon targeted. I just, when someone needs to make a saving throw, right? Yeah, ability check or saving throw, I can use my reaction to bonus their roll.
Boo! Well, Dreon will succeed on that con save with a 29 because of Wang Doodle's flash of genius, and not be paralyzed for a minute.
How does this work? Does he like see this happening and hold up a finger and he's like, "Don't be paralyzed."
Just
Like,
don't
what
be.
genius does he use? Just don't be.
Yeah, just
Wang
don't.
Doodle adjusts his goggles, gets the 5x zoom, sees the muscle that's about to start the entire paralysis, and goes, "Actually."
Actually.
The Shadowgast, no longer invisible, has stepped out of the shadows and is now clear in view of Dreon and Bonsai, unless it tries to re-stealth. A second time, the Ghast's claws will hit, and Dreon does not use a reaction. Rian, you take 11 slashing from the ghast's fetid claws and succeed on the con save once again. The last thing it will do is try and bite you with its horrible maw. Reaction? No. The stench that overwhelms you as the Shadowghast opens its mouth is only rivaled in grossness by the 2 tongues that wrap itself around your arm.
Ew.
It will try and re-hide as a bonus action, as it is currently still in dim light or darkness. No one has lit any sort of light source. It will try and hide. And most certainly does, with a 27, slipping back into the shadows. Next up, the starving specter down the hall. Dreon, Rain, and Wangdoodle, I do believe you can all see the Shadowghast, but let's see if you are all in range. Because I think it has a 30-yard range. Oh, you aren't starting your turn, though, so he's gonna just move forward. My bad. Skirt. As I move the other specter out of the way, this one floats forward and lifts its arms towards Bonsai. As a reminder, everyone within 10 feet of the specter has disadvantage on their saves. Takes a swipe. Oof, that'll miss. The second one finally hitting the Arborian. Slashing for 10 damage and testing your concentration. You succeed.
I shouldn't actually be concentrating on anything.
You can delete that then. The last thing it'll do is take a bite. And misses. Wangdoodle, you are starting your round in the line of sight of our friend the Starving Spectre. One moment, please.
Yeah. Quick question.
Sure.
Did Bonsai and Dreon both benefit from the half cover, from being within 10 feet of cannons?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no, but let me double check that last one, because I believe half cover is +2 to AC?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
That wouldn't have hit Bonsai, at least.
The 23 would, whoops, sorry.
If it's +2, Bonsai would have had a 24 AC.
Oh, then I am going to revert that. Undo. You've now gained 10 hit points. Very good,
Insert quip
Wangdoodle.
here.
Thank you, sir. Wangdoodle looks like an auto wisdom saved for you, and you succeeded with a 16. As the specter's face shifts and turns towards you, it tries to take the form of Lou, a friendly rabbit. Just kidding, he's not very friendly. Your artificer teacher who has sent you here. But Lou is burnt, his flesh charred off by some unknown source, and he just lets out the scream of a wounded rabbit. You are not unnerved.
I figured he'd do that eventually, but what happened?
Wangdoodle, you are up. What do you want to do with your round?
Make sure the cannons are activated. That'll happen. I'm not entirely sure, like, I have an idea of where the shadow, or at least where the Shadowghast was. Wangdoodle will use his gun and do something about this Lou-looking atrocity.
Oh, rifle time. That'll miss.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Let's see. And then I think the safest route would be over here. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna run over here real quick.
Yeah, you will have
And,
disadvantage on your saves while in the Spectre's aura.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. All right, now it's cannon time.
Uh-oh.
This cannon will aim to hit where we last saw the shadow gas.
Fair. It's okay.
And then the other one is going to visit our friend at the door.
This is so much fire.
And also, if the shadow ghast is taking the fire damage, does the shadow ghast then get caught on fire?
I would say that makes him visible, yeah. Looks like we've got... Oh, looks like that hit the Spectre twice. Hold on a second. That looks like it.
I may
it
have
might
had the
have been.
Spectre targeted when it shouldn't have been. That
Oh,
might have
good.
been my mistake.
I'll have you do one flamethrower. I'm gonna undo the bottom one. I'll have you do one flamethrower on the shadow ghast, please. Blast it. Thank God, this guy templating. The ghast will succeed. He will take half damage for succeeding the save. And I'm gonna say, because he succeeded, he will not become visible.
Anything flammable in that cone.
Oh! Okay. You know what? I'm convinced. I will say, he lights a little bit on fire.
You may not like these rules, but I'm gonna play by.
That's fair. Your cannons light up the shadow ghast, and the flickers of flame dance along his dual tongues. Did you really want to see that, sir?
You know, I've seen weirder.
Wang Doodle,
Alright.
what else are you doing with your round?
I think Wang Doodle's about done since the cannon's activated. I ended my turn technically, but otherwise I would have just tried to insight with the shadow gas now that I can see it.
I'll allow it. Oh. Wow, what would you like to know?
Vulnerabilities.
It has no vulnerability.
Fun. Okay. All right, that'll be it for me.
Very good. All right, flamethrowers, your turn is done. Drion, you start your turn within 5 feet of our friend the Shadowghast, and his overwhelming stench fills your nostrils. You succeed on the con save by a lot, and you are not poisoned. You are also immune to the stench now for 24 hours.
Nice. So the original Spectre that was wearing Krithos' face is dead.
It is.
Okay. Drion, looking very aggravated, turns on the Shadowghast. But he is going to have enough sense and reason at this point to do an insight check. Let me...
What would you like to know?
are there any weaknesses by chance that I would be able to pick up on?
Wang Doodle already asked that. You can ask something else.
I'll just take HP bar then.
Okay. One moment. There you go.
Okay. Let's start smashing.
the flickers of flame that Wangdoodle's flamethrower has provided gives you enough to see the Shadowghast's faint outline in the shadows. That'll hit. It fails the save and is incapacitated till the end of its next turn.
I'm an idiot.
Drion, as it becomes visible with a couple quick slashes of your glaive, the Shadowghast dissolves into shadowy bits.
Rip. Drion is going to follow this up by... Yeah, I guess he'd wheel around here and go after the Starving Spectre.
A little leap over the flamethrower, and you are face to face with the face.
You're... Okay, wow, I still hit somehow.
Yeah, It will succeed on the save and is not incapacitated. It'll succeed on the lacerate as well.
It's kind of Drion's turn.
The Starving Spectre turns its face towards you. Drion, did you start your turn with a wisdom save? I don't believe so.
No, I do not believe so.
Give me one right meow, please.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, hold on 1 second. I'll just trigger it like this. As the new Spectre turns to look at you, Drion, it once again tries to take the face of Krithos to continually mock you.
Do I roll with disadvantage for this one?
Yes, because you are in its aura.
The dice disappeared when I rolled them again. Can you reprompt it?
Sure.
They went through. It was a 16 and a 19.
Okay. I can't see it, but so I don't know if I passed or did it.
It's doing that.
Oh, now, there
we go.
it is.
The wisdom save with, let's see, disadvantage, I'm clicking, an 18 and a 10. The 16, Drion, you succeed. And you are not unnerved by the visage of the Spectre.
Drion just yells back, "I'm gonna lurk again!" That's gonna, yeah.
It strains to take the face of the Leonin, but it's twisted. It's too weird to even unnerve you. Bonsai, you're up.
Okay. Do I need to do a wisdom save?
You do. 1 second. I'll just trigger it here. As it turns towards you to try and take the face of someone familiar to you.
Disadvantage?
Yes, you are in its aura.
Oh no.
Montabi, you still succeed by 1 with disadvantage, and you only take 2 psychic damage as it turns to look like Sika, slow, festering in her eyes, glowing, tearing her apart and burning from the inside. What do you do?
Even if you were a branch of Sika, this is not what should exist. Yeah, Bonsai's just gonna smite. If it's an aberration, I would roll at disadvantage. Oh, actually, no. If it's an aberration, I would roll at regular. If it's not, I would roll at advantage.
It is not an aberration.
Alright, get wrecked.
Oof, 30 will
30
hit.
hit.
Yeah, bud.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that seems to do a little extra damage. Yeah.
certainly did. As it screeches under the pain of the light, you find that it tears into the wounds.
Another little flick back.
I heard the whip. Where'd the attack go?
It just it changed to a 27. Now I'm doing damage.
Very good.
And we're going to use a second level smite.
Oh! As you call down the radiance of Arctis upon the specter's, head, how do you do this? Describe your holy vengeance.
I mean, very casually. Just steps to the side, winks at Drian, does a little flick, contemplates, does another little flick, and has a little bit more power. And just light sparks up as this thing disappears.
As the radiance dissolves it into the dreaming, you are left with another silent hallway. The incessant scratching noises momentarily stop.
Clearly the slow has gotten way further than we would have expected. We need to keep moving.
Bonsai, I just would like to remind you we're in a nightmare.
Their nightmare, apparently.
Drian just grunts and falls in line.
The narrow hallway...
There's a head over here, Rain. Does it look like anyone you know?
That's it.
Rain, make me an investigation check as you roll the head over to the side. Drian, everybody who is coming through this door notices that it is a secret door, sliding on unseen hinges into the wall. There's a large potted plant in front of the door, in front of that wall. So this leads to a totally different part of the Thieves' Guild. And it looks like, judging by the number of doors around you, and the small signs hanging off of them, that this may have once been an inn, or a place of respite.
Drian's just not really saying anything for what it's worth.
Okay. Bonsai, what are you doing?
Bonsai's just looking to Rain. She clearly knows this place.
Well, Rain's looking at the head, so...
Oh, apologies, Rain. You turn over the head. Judging by the horns on it that have been filed down and stolen, this was once Mayor Castor Borealis, but you don't see the rest of his body.
Looks like the Mayor Borealis' head. Again, not his real head. It's a nightmare. Rain just sets it down.
Where do you think the nightmare would be strongest? Should we go there?
I don't know. Perhaps it would be in Eris's original hideout. That would be the seat of Eris's power, so it stands to reason that would be where the nightmare would seek to torment him the most. It's possible that there are multiple nightmares, and this is but one version of them.
Screams in House of Maki.
No!
Bonsai, make me a perception check. As you press yourself into that corner there, you can hear more faint scratching noises, but this one sounds like bare feet and long toenails clacking across a wooden floor. The soft, raspy hissing lends you to believe that it is not human.
I think we have more potential. What were they, zombies? Sounds very similar.
I don't know that we have to dispatch everything in here. I think we just need to find the source of this nightmare and dispatch it.
I agree.
Find it rather suspicious. I don't know your tree people very well, Bonsai, but in all of my experiences delving into others' nightmares, there is a demon at the source, and I am worried.
Bring me to him. I will smite him.
Well, yes, we'll do that. And I'll come up to this corner and peek. Do we still have the peek ability?
Yeah. Hold Q and swing your mouse around.
Q. Oh man, I'm leaning.
You're leaning? As you peek around the corner, this is the front desk to this inn. Right in front of you is the body of a familiar gnoll that sold pets at a festival. You remember his name as Eckert. But he is dead. No one else seems to be in the front of this room. You may have taken out the innkeeper and anyone who may have been staying here.
Does this inn look at all familiar to Rain? I don't know that this...
So this is a part of the Thieves Guild. It's just the West Wing. You didn't really explore this very much while you were here, nor did you get to know the other residents of the Thieves Guild.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a secret door through here to, like, jail cells, isn't there? Like...
There is. And if Rain might be able to recall, might be able to get to it.
I feel like it was on this far wall.
It was along the wall, excuse me. It was in a room, a hidden room, inside the room to your east. Rain, you have been here before.
Let's go this way. I think through this door. If I'm recalling correctly, where we're at, I think we need to go either this way. We might find a secret door. We might also just find the rest of Eris's hideout, but...
Rain, this door has also been boarded shut from your side. A thick strip of wood laden with nails is on this side. You can break it open, or bust it down, or try and pry the wood off. Your choice.
Dreon, third time's a charm.
It's not. I can't open it.
Dreon, your noodly arms make it hard to open. Wow, 3. Good job. Wait, hold on.
What?
27 definitely breaks that lock. Hold on.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? I rolled a fucking 19. Come on now.
1 second. Oh, yeah, that does break it. Dreon, you finally rip the wood off with your bare claws and toss it aside. The door is now available to you. It says in room 4 underneath the boarded up wood.
Dreon just looks good to open it.
Yeah, let's go.
Inside the room, Dreon, is just a pile of bodies. They're all kind of writhing around on each other in some amorphous mass. A veritable clot. They do not immediately attack and just seem to be taking up all the space in the room. Let's see if they notice you. Dreon, make me a stealth check with disadvantage. Dreon, you open the door, and the quivering mass of bodies does not immediately notice you. What do you do? Good call. Good call.
And he looks back, and he says telepathically. Important point, telepathically. It looks like a giant, massive undead. I don't really think we need to go in there.
I think we do. I think we have to go through the door in there. There's a secret door.
I didn't see one, but if you say so.
Well, I mean, it's a secret. Dreon.
Yeah,
Noodle, can you roll the cannon up here or something?
It has been a while
sure.
since I've been here, and it's only one time that I've been through this section of his hideout. And I suppose technically it could be different because this is a nightmare version, but it's the best lead I have unless you want to go through every single door.
He shrugs. Probably best to lead with those things, Wangdoodle. There's a whole bunch of them clumbered together.
Are you talking like a lot of individual bodies?
Like a whole bunch of them, but they're all amassed together. They're just a giant clump of them.
Like a big ball of zombies.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, like an actual ball.
Look, did you do the Nier Automata raids in Final Fantasy XIV?
Yeah. No, what in
it's
the Dark Souls is this shit?
Welcome to Christina's game.
This
Leads you in with Animal Crossing, hits you with the Dark Souls.
This door was this chamber was actually written by Yoko Taro, so I apologize.
Cool. Great. I didn't realize Eris dreams in Junji Ito comics.
Man's got daemons.
Now, keep in mind the clot of zombies has not noticed you yet. Rain, you do remember the secret door being on the north side of that room. You could try and creep around it.
Well, here's the thing. Do you guys want to try and sneak around the giant pile of zombies, or would you like to just get the drop on the secret pile of zombies? Giant pile of zombies.
Could it be a demon?
Unlikely. It's honestly just a manifestation, probably, of some other horror.
Which way is faster?
I think skipping the giant pile of zombies is certainly faster.
Yeah, come on, watch a speed run, Bonsai.
Alright, so shall we slip around?
Do you think we're getting these cannons by them sneakily?
I don't know.
Wangdoodle, you can absolutely pick up your cannons. If you like, but if they are deployed and walking, they will have to make their own stealth checks.
I mean, I'll pick them up if I can carry them. Don't want to dismiss them if I don't have to. But it's fine. We'll capsulate these.
I'll tell you what, why don't you all sneak around? I think you should go in the left side of the door. It should be on the north side of the wall. On the north side of the room. It should be where the secret door is. I will stay here, and I will be prepared to try and incapacitate the pile of zombies if necessary. Sound good?
Sure.
Alright, I'll bring up the rear then.
Bonsai, as you roll perception, you spot the invisible Drion. He's right there.
Hello.
Hello.
Drion is going to quietly open the door. Before he does, he looks like, wait, where is the invisible, or where's the secret door?
On the north side of the room, I believe to your left. Probably near that bed over there.
Okay.
The clot of zombies gyrates.
Drion points this way, Rain, and then looks back to you.
I think right here is what I'm thinking, right, Christina?
Yes.
Over here.
Yes.
Okay. Drion quickly and quietly, he's gonna go in here and he's gonna search for the door.
Make me a perception check. Drion, you don't see anything.
Drion over the link. I'm not seeing it. What am I looking for?
It's like a latch. You have to click the latch to slide open the door.
Drion is gonna roll perception again. Can he get advantage since he knows what he's looking for now?
You can. Yep.
Also, didn't intend for Drion to have to be the one to find it, but damn, there we go.
Sheesh.
20s? Come on. Okay. Show me that door.
The door slides open on the small the small latch that you found.
I found it. It's open. Let's go.
Alongside Wingdoodle, go.
Christina, you just making those noises like really weirds me out.
I am good.
Okay.
I'm glad.
I don't know when you practice making those noises, but you're oddly good at it.
Oh, come on, Wang Doodle, get it together.
Everybody going in that room needs to make me a stealth check, by the way.
Damn. Thought I was gonna make it.
You just have to beat a 2, so
Okay.
nailed it.
Floating on
Wang Doodle trips and his cannons fall out of his pockets.
Oh my god.
Clang! Clang, 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 clang!
Wang Doodle!
Wang Doodle, you were, sad Pepe on the ground in the cafeteria with his food spread out in front of him, looking up at the zombie clot.
The bar was literally on the floor, Wang Doodle.
The save DC was a 2! A 2, Wang Doodle!
How could this happen
To me!
I made my mistakes.
I
Wang
got
Doodle is still the limbo champion of Arctis. I'm saying it.
God.
Oh. God, I'm sorry for this. One moment, please.
Ray did say she was here specifically to incapacitate, so that's fine.
I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Ah, perfect.
The zombie clot begins to gyrate and writhe as Wang Doodle drops a flamethrower and it rolls clink, 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 clink and nudges one of the legs of the clot. It writhes as one giant fluid puddle and forms aggressively. Ooh, but slowly. As Wang Doodle's flamethrowers are going to be placed in their proper order. Rain? It's time for you to clean up this mess.
Keep going, Wang Doodle, don't stop.
It's not Wang Doodle's turn.
I know, but Rain is issuing that order. She'll start with a Mind Sliver.
It'll fail as the mindless pile of bodies writhes.
And then we will hurl a psychic lance at him. Cannot change prepared spells while in combat. I'm not trying to change prepared spells.
Listen, how dare you?
Oh, hang on. I guess it did send it here, so I'm just gonna click that button.
The clot fails.
Delayed reaction psychic lance.
A little bit. Ha! And most of the bodies fall limp against the mass of the clot, as it is now incapacitated.
All right, Wang Doodle, must go faster. Must go faster.
Yeah. Just get going. I'll be fine.
Doubt. All right, that's the end of Rain's turn.
Drian?
Drian is, I guess, going to pass turn. Yep.
Wang Doodle? Oh no,
Wang
I've
Doodle.
spilled my cannons.
Why can't I hold all these flamethrowers? Wang Doodle sets the flamethrowers to overclock, and the amount of fuel going into them seems to triple.
Oh god.
He then decides to absolutely book it.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna want to take cover.
Uh-oh.
The flamethrowers are now ready to do their work.
Uh-oh. Flamethrowers? The overclocked flamethrowers belch fire against the pile of zombies. Oh my god!
What you notice is that the fuel is no longer aiming to just hit the lighter. The fuel is now encompassing the flamethrowers.
Oh, God. The
Are you
flamethrowers look...
detonating them?
Yeah, they look very, ready to explode. Let's see the damage. Alright, Clot's not gonna be doing a lot of dex saving, I'll tell you that much. Wait! What?! Just kidding, nat 20. The Clot gyrates back and forth, avoiding most of the fire damage. But not from that. Apparently my dex save is, whatever your int modifier is, plus your proficiency. What's your int mod?
My int mod is 5.
So 5 plus your proficiency, which is 5 plus 8
5,
is
so-
18?
Yeah.
Okay, DC 18 dex save for the incapacitated zombie Clot fails. Let's hold on one sec.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's... It's not happening. Let me see the damage.
Yep.
Oh god, 3d8 force. Times 2?
Yeah. Let me just roll another damage for you.
Okay, one more. The zombie Clot failing the throws. As all 4 of you in that room, all you hear is boom, boom, and then roasting as the cannons detonate, leaving the room up in flames. The cannons are no longer there. And neither are your flaming templates. The zombie Clot is only held together by a few zombies left that are groaning and smoldering.
Okay, I did it fair enough. We can go ahead and get out of here.
Bonsai?
Yeah, we don't really notice anything. So, what's that?
Except for the giant explosion?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Boom,
visually. Yeah, Bonsai's just gonna step around the corner and look sternly at Wangdoodle and Rain to move faster. That's it.
The zombie Clot is incapacitated. Rain, you're up.
Rain will reach for the latch on this side of the door and seal it.
One moment.
All right.
With a flick,
Well, that seems...
you close the latch, and the door slides shut, leaving the zombie Clot confused and smoldering.
That seemed to win. That went well. That went well. Let's carry on, shall we?
Oh, that was enjoyable.
I got another door.
But we don't have the cannons anymore, right?
Oh no. I can whip up a couple quick ones. No problem.
Oh. Wow.
Actually,
they're full of tricks.
Rain's gonna come look at this wall.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation is fine.
I feel like that was like the critical like Bilbo moment where we're all like, oh, our burglar has tricks.
Rain, you don't find anything against the northern wall. There may have been a door there at one point, but there's nothing there now but smooth wood.
Alright, well, I guess we could try this door.
Drion tries to open.
Alright. Drion, as you open the door,
These doors got jokes.
you open it to a dilapidated cell, and a ghostly figure hangs in front of you. Slightly ethereal. The ghost does not seem to immediately notice you as you open the door, but is sitting inside of a jail cell, and you think, well, a ghost can just slip through the bars, can't it? but yet it remains. Now, further on into the room, you hear something moaning, but not like the zombie moan that you heard in the other room or the scratching of the nails on the wood. This one sounds like an angry, guttural shrieking, and you see something large patrolling the area of the jail cell.
Huh?
A feminine figure, but with two halves of its body cemented together, front and back. The front writhing in anger, screeching and screaming, barking nonsense at the ghosts inside. And the backside, crying and lost in sorrow. Two fused together Borealan residents, lost in their own despair at the loss of their city, and one furious at the heroes that have abandoned it.
Yeah, Kashiba.
Bro, don't even put this on a Kashiba.
The ghost
What do you
in front
mean?
of you, Drian, turns around now, noticing you, but putting a finger over her lips. Shh, you'll anger her.
Drian turns and looks at Rain and then says telepathically, "Someone you know?"
Rain leans around Drayon. Is it someone Rain knows?
No. It is a young bugbear woman that you do not recognize.
No, not especially, but it's not like I know everybody in Borealis. I was only there for like a month or two.
Drian is going to whisper to the woman, "What's going on in here?"
The loss and rage have manifested and now stalk these halls, seeking vengeance. They are trapped here, like you and I. The despair, the fury. Leave this place. There is nothing here for the living.
Fair enough.
You shut the door.
He turns around to Rain Wang Doodle Bon's like, "So did you all hear all that?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other door that I'm aware of.
The shrieking and yelling become louder as perhaps the patrol of the despair and anger gets closer to the ghost's door.
I'm sorry, there's no other door that you could see? Is that what you
Well,
said?
I mean, there was a door in her direction, but she made it pretty clear we were not supposed to be in there. Something about loss and grief and anger or something are on patrol.
So the nightmare manifestation warned you not to advance, and we're just gonna take her at her word?
You know what? There's been a lot of fucked up shit in here. If you want to take the lead here and call the shots, please do.
That's fine. I'm just saying, like, we have to move somewhere. There is no back. All right. Let's see. Four, five. Alright, come here, gather round. Come here, Drian. Rain will cast invisibility on everyone.
Does invisibility go away if we open doors?
No,
Mm-mm.
only if you attack or cast spells.
God.
Like
Remember,
guidance.
Bonsai. Remember, Bonsai. Don't cast spells.
I don't cast spells. I just asked Arctis for help.
That's casting a spell. That's tree magic. Don't use tree magic.
Okay, dirt magic.
It's not
Partially
dirt magic,
understood.
it's tree magic. Alright. Drian, step aside, please.
The small
Rain will-
door slides open, and you are faced with the ghost once again. You are in a locked jail cell, right?
Wangdoodle, are you any good with picking locks?
I mean, I can certainly try. I'm certain I got a tool here that'll help me out.
Do you have a tool that I can borrow?
Sure. He reaches into his utility belt, finds a couple hooks and some straight tools. Yeah. Here you go.
Alright.
One moment, Rain. I'm not sure if you can. Oh, you do have thieves' tools. Okay. Go ahead. You can mouse over the lock and hit the fucking semicolon. I couldn't remember what it was called. That's to break it. You can do semicolon to pick
Oh,
it.
semicolon.
Yeah.
Just watch Rain just try to stab with the lockpick.
Gah! It says I don't have thieves' tools, but I mean, I was looking for Wangdoodle to hand me thieves' tools. Oh, but I do have thieves' tools.
You do have thieves' tools, which is strange. Second. I'm gonna try and roll your thieves' tools.
And I would like to use this guidance that I have.
Yeah. Rain, make me a sleight of hand check. With your guidance. So much guidance.
Oof.
Rain, you put your tools into the lock, and you're not very good at this. But unfortunately, you failed to pick the lock.
Looks makes this look so much easier.
Perhaps Wangdoodle might be able to give it a try. The
Wangdoodle-
screaming despair and anger walking down the hall. You stupid
Bench, why you have to go and die so pathetically?
That's unsettling.
Wangdoodle, easily. You put you're the right tool for the job against this simple jail cell lock. And you flick it open without an issue. Rain had trouble with this? This is beginner stuff.
I mean, this thing doesn't even have any security pin.
No two-factor authentication.
Well, it's Borealis. Like they're kind of like an Amish country, to be honest.
It was really the master locks of locks. You could just punch it and it'll open.
I don't know, man. Drian's been having a tough time punching locks.
Yeah, I mean it's not a science. You swing until it opens.
Rain, as you enter, you see more closed jail cells. Some holding corpses of familiar faces. Echo and Ava. They are long dead, and their ghosts do not haunt these halls.
Feel like. Okay, everybody, stand along the wall. Rain says psychically. Rain is going to investigate this wall up here for secret doors.
Make me a
I feel
quick
like-
perception check, Rain.
Sure.
Rain, you do remember the door being here, but it is in fact behind the ghost within this cell here.
Oh. Wang Doodle, can you get this door open here?
Oh yeah, sure. The one up, like in the wall up there.
The one with the ghost. Damn.
No, that does open it. Sorry. This door is slightly bugged. I was like, Jesus.
That was
Does it? They feel
monstrous.
like, God damn.
The jail cell swings open. But the ghost does not leave.
All right. So, investigation check to find the door in here.
Yep.
Woof.
This wall is a little bit more unfamiliar to you. You're poking around. This might take a second, Rain, but maybe one of your friends in the back can help you out.
Wang Doodle, Bonsai, somebody get in here. Cram in here. Find this wall for me. Or the door for me.
You hear the despair in the back, wailing alongside anger. Leave them alone.
They never did anything. They were innocent. We'll never get them back. We'll never see them again. All is lost.
I'm not really finding anything in here. There's a lot of loose rocks, but I can't find anything with a switch.
We came through it from the other side the last time, so there has to be a switch in here that would open it this way too. Bonsai, Drion, would you like to take a chance?
The large lumbering form of despair and anger begins to turn around and starts berating one of the ghosts in here. But it sees that you all have left the door open to both the hidden room in the back and the jail cell here. Do you think
You were to escape my clutches, you wretched spectre. Prepare to be consumed.
Oh, Jesus, God. Guys.
Look, Rain has a +10, Wang Doodle has a +5. Jesus Christ.
Drion, you might have to be the one to investigate this wall. As the ghost in the back wails.
I'm pretty sure it's just a wall.
Please, do not consume my essence. Drion, finally, you put your hands against the wall and give it a good Feronian once-over. And you hear a click.
Alright, come on, let's go!
You cannot escape.
The rage, the dare.
You hear the shrieking of the ghost as you leave it behind, invisibly creeping through the jail.
Oh look, here's the other half of the dead person. We must be in the right trajectory.
A good indicator, perhaps.
You know, with everything going on, I kind of forgot about that for a while there.
Good job, Drion. Or Bonsai, or Wang Doodle, whoever it is that actually found the door.
It wasn't me. I thought it was just a wall.
One of you.
Look, somebody did a good job.
Look, we're all trying to find the guy who did this.
There are two doors here, one to the east and one to the south. These are not boarded up like the others, as you are now in the thick of the Thieves' Guild. These hidden back rooms are full of dusty implements, thieves' tools, lockpicks, and other thief-like accoutrements.
Rain will take a look at this door just to make sure it's not trapped.
Rain, you take a look at the door and... no, you feel like this door is not trapped.
Alright, we'll give it a try.
It opens easily to another back room. You remember this room where various, notes about some of the illegal goings-on in Borealis were kept by Eris, and at one time even Shar. Bonsai, make me a perception check as you walk close to that wall. The air is noticeably warmer here. That is all you feel.
Rain will take a look at this door.
One second.
Mostly we just have to like roll the bad juju out of our dice.
I think we've gotten like a dozen crits this session.
Yeah, it's been real boom or bust.
Emphasis on boom for Wangdu.
Boom!
Rain, the door is not locked. One of the hidden passages through the Thieves' Guild. I need all of you to make me a perception check real quick.
Amdreon.
So perceptive.
Perceptive AF.
Sorry, I couldn't.
For Dreon and Rain, behind you, you hear a stony slide of a door opening. Someone or something is moving along behind you, perhaps in a previous room or door.
We're not alone.
Should we set an ambush? We're invisible.
I mean, if you want an ambush, I can set you up one.
Don't cast spells until we know what it is.
Dreon is just walking around the room looking.
You hear a stony slide coming from the south. You do not see anything in this room. It must be in another room.
No.
Dreon looks back and shrugs. Well, whatever it is, I can't fucking find it.
The air is warmer here, Bonsai.
So I have a question for you here, lovely DM.
Yeah.
If I use an ability that consumes spell slots but is not casting a spell, does that break my invisibility?
Be more specific.
Creating Eldritch Cannons. I can consume a spell slot to create my cannon. But it's technically a class feat, not a spell.
Real rules lawyer in here, buddy.
I will say you keep your invisibility.
Oof.
I have no idea how to interpret that. I'm like, I don't parrot. What do I do?
So you will keep your invisibility. The cannon will not be invisible. It was not active at the time the spell was cast.
That's fine. I just have to find a place to hide them now. Just one moment.
What, is that a flamethrower cannon in your pants, or are you just happy to see? Oh, God.
There's no good answer to any of this.
Wangdoodle, you also notice that the air is noticeably warmer where you're standing.
Ooh, hold on.
Make me a perception check when you got a second.
Yeah, I was gonna say this might distract the Wangdoodle for a second.
Wangdoodle, there's a significant heat source coming from the southern wall. Perhaps a forge or something very intense. As you climb on the table to get a little bit closer to the wall, it's actually hot to the touch. Extremely hot.
Oh, this is like something's on fire here.
Wangdoodle, with a 19 perception, you can also smell something. Smells like cooking meat, but the temperature of the wall, at least, is much, much too hot for a barbecue.
Oh, Rain, was there ever like a crematorium or something here?
No, not that I was aware of. There's a butcher shop.
Yeah. This. Come over, feel this wall. This is way too hot for like cooking.
Rain, you can
This
make
is
me a
like
perception
torture.
check with advantage. He's right. The air is warmer here, and as you get closer to the wall, it is burning hot. In fact, way too hot to be structurally stable. Not that there's a raging fire immediately behind it, but something back there is cooking. Also, with a 24, you can smell the distinct smell. It's not barbecue, Rain. It's burning bodies.
I vaguely recall there being lots of secret doors around here. I'm gonna look around this door hallway. This is a weird fucking little hallway. I'm gonna look around here.
I will allow that perception check to carry over, since you are there and you made it. So you do not find a door there, just the one to the west.
Well, it's definitely hot. It's like specifically like this wall.
Yes.
This L-shaped wall. Okay. I don't recall what would exactly be on the other side of this wall. But perhaps we should keep going forward because I don't know. There's not a door here that I'm aware of.
There might be something over here.
Wangdoodle, you can hear a soft, meaty thud coming from the south.
Oh, that.
Well, sorry, I just tried to get that sound in my head, and I just did not like.
There's something. It's almost like something's like moving.
You hear metal, hydraulics, instantly piquing your interest.
Wait. There's machinery. What?
Wangdoodle immediately gets confused as the only thing that seems to make sense to him is a walking, like, crematory robot.
Which would make sense. It would have to be incredibly hot to keep that wall the temperature it is. Plus the smell.
Were there a lot of? Are there like Warforged around here?
I mean, you're from Borealis, Wangdoodle. You know that Lou has constructs, but I don't know of any. No, I don't know.
Okay. Do you know? I mean, I worked mostly, in the lamps and whatnot, but I don't remember any like plague style, like walking around, like burning bodies kind of thing.
Well, keep in mind, this is a nightmare scenario. So what would happen if the worst befell Borealis?
Oh, I mean, if the worst befell Borealis, then you'd have to treat everything as though it's infected, and this all is starting to kind of, okay, this isn't making sense now.
You can't see it, But Rain is enthusiastically nodding her head in the general direction that she assumes you are.
This entire city
feel-
must be purged.
You can feel the nod of approval. Well, the only options I see are to continue forward, unless we think we can blow out this wall.
Oh, I mean, that's definitely doable.
Do we want to do that? Or do we want to continue? This whole place is a warren. I don't know what comes around that direction, but at least we know that maybe that's a place to head.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, if we keep ourselves away from whatever's generating that much heat, like, that's going to make a lot of stuff. I can't imagine a lot of stuff's going to survive in that for long.
So then we want to avoid the heat?
I would.
Alright, well, then we leave it as a clue, I suppose. Rain will check this door.
Rain with a 29. This door, you remember being the back end of a secret door behind the butcher's shop, is not locked, and you know exactly where the latch used to be. You flick it open and you are faced with the familiar heavy crates of the butcher's storage. They are stacked high, obscuring the hidden back room you're currently in, and the thick double doors to the hallway beyond lie in front of you.
Alright, are we ready? I think this should take us to the butcher shop.
Something in there we should know about?
A sweet old Goliath lady who fed us prosciutto.
What's prosciutto?
Oh, it's like short ham. Thinly sliced.
Ah, never had it thinly. That doesn't matter.
But you said this is a nightmare, right?
Yeah, so she's probably like an undead, horrible mommy or something.
I wouldn't trust the prosciutto.
Nightmare prosciutto. Good point, Randu.
But we do have to try it, guys. Come on.
I'm sorry. Did a demon just sneeze?
No, maybe.
Rain will just double check this door.
The freezer door, the back door to the butcher's shop. This one going directly into cold storage, unlike the very hot back room that you came from. This one is borealis cool, most likely still keeping hanging meats fresh.
Alright, there's probably definitely monsters in here, so hang on.
Why would you say that? I mean,
In
Horror!
a nightmare.
what do you mean what kind of meat would be back here? Oh, just some dried reindeer, a little moose. The drawn and quartered and delightfully butchered pieces of poro hang from the ceiling. Reindeer shanks, prime rib, all of the good pieces, you know, the edible ones from the reindeer centaur.
Oh, he got a glow up.
Oh, a little bit of a glow up. But he no longer looks like the handsome reindeer like you see in the picture. No, he looks more like something that you would get at the grocery store.
Christina, are you okay?
No.
Is
I'm
this
not.
session a cry for help?
No. Because Irvi is also our
Yeah.
moose minotaur.
Oh no.
Quartered and drawn. Minotaurs are, you know, close enough to moose. Should be fine to eat. His head hangs on a hook, and so does the rest of his body. However, the more worrying things are the quivering piles of flesh on the floor, made of the discarded bones and teeth of whatever has been harvested here. As the freezer door slides open, you'll see if you are noticed. Let's see, you all are invisible, so they will just see if they notice the opening of the door.
Thank you for the picture of FNAF 2 Mangle as designed by H.P. Lovecraft.
You're welcome. Rain, make me a stealth check with advantage. The thin slices of cured meat that are flopping around on the ground do not seem to notice the opening of the freezer door, and instead continue scurrying around underneath the remains of Poro and Irvi, screeching at each other for scraps.
All right. So across from us is the door to Eris's lair, den, headquarters, whatever. I think around to our right would be the actual front of the butcher shop, and probably around the side of the building would be wherever the heat we were feeling was from. Do we want to try and find where Eris would hole up, or do we want to find the source of the heat?
Rain, you hear a door creak open.
Oh, the sweet old Goliath woman. Ah, fresh meat.
Yeah, like me. She reaches down to one of the flesh that are currently on the floor, and she holds up her butcher knife, and she grabs the flesh around the neck. Like me.
No! No!
This is currently grappled.
She can't be this sweet sounding and this vicious. This is not fair.
Oh. As she cuts into the flesh, it screeches, and she continues hacking away at it. She moves with a quick flurry of blades. She is a master at the cleaver.
This is just playing out in my head as like, you have like this sunny day, you have like this sweet grandma style person, just the sunny smile on their face, but then this big cleaver just comes up and just whacks down at something the whole time.
You just know that she's sitting there doing this, and it's like chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
She is butchering the flesh, not even worrying about killing it first. She seems to delight in removing its various limbs as it is still alive. She had 4 attacks in that round, and now the flesh will try and break the grapple. Oh.
What is going on?
As Rain just is fucking watching.
Like we're watching one of those little scripted Easter egg cutscenes right now in like a horrible fucking like horror game.
Yeah, she's just as happy as can be.
Yep.
Just nothing wrong. Perfect sunny day.
Real Resident Evil shit right here. So that's the sweet old lady butcher.
I'm surprised it stayed alive so long.
That was a lot of meat.
It was.
So I think if we go out that way, we're probably gonna have to deal with her. So should we check on Eris's den first?
Sure.
Whenever he's not in this direction.
It would be across from us, not. So just step around the flesh. Maybe try not to disturb it.
Your husband's got some fucked up dreams.
Well, yes. Obviously, otherwise why would we be here?
Wouldn't it just be cheaper to get therapy? I don't know, that's a big thing in Maginox now.
Says Dreon.
Boys will do any... Yeah, I was metagaming. Boys will do anything to avoid therapy.
And Rain will try to ever so slightly open the door.
Rain, make me a stealth check with advantage. And see if you do not rouse the flesh. Oh shit, a 28.
Sasuga.
Quietly. Open the back door.
I don't know why that caught me off guard, but
And we'll see if the flesh notices.
That was 100% for you, Wang Doodle.
The flesh does not notice.
The flesh
I was-
abides.
The flesh abides.
This is a horrifying little sprite you got here.
Bonsai.
Bonsai.
The
I
butcher
crashed.
comes. Oh, you crashed! No!
Oh, no!
I was gonna say, she comes uncomfortably close to you and grabs another flesh.
Bonsai's just curious. It's like, yeah, just life and meat doing its thing.
Life
This
in
is
me.
the shit that Bonsai is curious about. My god. Fucking.
it's the circle of the meat market.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
One of these days we're gonna play like a proper evil group and like we're just all gonna be like flesh crafting necromancers and like Trevor's gonna be just vibing.
Oh no.
I think necromancers are misunderstood.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. Alright, guys, calm down.
Maybe close the door behind you, Bonsai.
Ah.
I closed it quietly.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Huh?
I hope it's fine.
God, I hope it's fine.
Yeah. The sounds of hacking can be heard as you leave the butcher's shop. Wang Doodle, make me a perception check real quick.
You got.
There is a small, almost kobold-sized hole in the wall to the north of you. It looks like it has been boarded up and repaired, but the cut, it being relatively square, you could pretty easily pop it out with a kick and squeeze through.
Hey, you know what? I'm curious enough about it. Sure.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand check, please. Okay. The loose panel that is at eye level, you kick open, and the smell of horse can be smelled emanating from the stables.
Oh. Well, hey guys, found something.
Rain, normally the door that would lead to the inner workings of Eris's Thieves Guild, there's nothing but a blank wall.
Oh, hate this.
This hole is much too small for any of you to go through standing, except for Wang Doodle, who can squeeze through easily. Wang Doodle, as you step into the stables, you hear the crunching noise of bones. As something is crouched over the body of a horse and is currently busily devouring it with white, gnarled flesh and long fingers and toes. Its spiked tongue greedily licks up the innards of the horses that lie disemboweled on the stable floor. It's the most horrifying thing you have probably ever seen in your short kobold life.
No, thank you.
One moment.
Oh boy.
Wangdoodle, make me a stealth check.
I'm so good at these.
You have advantage from invisibility.
Oh, you do?
presumably.
Yep, make me one more. Let me see that too. Let me
But
see
I
that
have
pizza roll.
scale mail. Wouldn't that be a... Does that give me disadvantage? Yeah, stealth disadvantage on stealth. So
Oh, so it would just be normal. Wangdoodle,
Amazing.
you crawl through the hole, scraping your scale mail on the stable floor as you work through.
That wasn't in the art description.
One moment,
Forgot
please.
about it for the art description, to be perfectly honest.
Oh my fucking god. Well, it was a good use of a 5th level spell. It got us past, like, at least 3 encounters. That was good.
That was good.
Wangdoodle, you see that as you get to your feet, this horrifying thing rears its head, and you see it has no eyes. How does it perceive?
Good question.
It sniffs the air. Looking now no longer interested in horseflesh. And now begins to sniff. As it begins patrolling the stables. Wangdoodle, you are alone on this side of the wall. And that is where we will end this session today.
Quick, close it up.
As the devouring angel gets a little bit uncomfortably close to our sneaky kobold friend. That's where we'll stop today, as you have discovered another horrifying thing locked within Eris's nightmare. I hope you all had a horrible time.
Yeah, just Christina, like, there's like just counseling. You can go talk to people.
This is my therapy. What are you talking about?
I had a delightful time.
feel
Is that a
great.
problem?
I feel like I, did not sign up for how this is ultimately going, especially and mostly because you nerfed my glaive. That was the most horrifying thing that happened to me tonight.
I hope everybody leaves this session a little more traumatized and, like, honestly, like, looks at me in a different light. Just, as a strictly worse person.
Well,
I definitely
okay.
feel like I know more about your tags than I want to, but okay. It's fine.
To lighten the mood, I have extra exciting stuff dropped in the Discord for folks. So go check it out.
Great.
It's hot rain era, and I'm here for it.
Dude, it's so good, you guys.
Like,
It's so fucking good.
Normally, I just think of rain as like Drew with a wig, but now I can finally get away from that.
Damn.
I love
Now
it.
it's just Drew.
Yeah, it's true. Drew is built different.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. We will continue the struggle through Eris's nightmare next week. Actually, hold on. Let me look at the schedule. We can talk about, because we have holidays and stuff coming up, so let's make sure everybody's on the same page. And for those of you that are here, awesome. And if you're not here, just let me know.
Cool. Night, everyone.
All right. Have a good
All right,
night,
thanks,
everybody.
pal.
GG. Thank you, Christina.
You're welcome. All right. And that's it for Arctis today. Whoa. Thanks for watching. Catch all of our VODs and catch up on the story over on Arctis DD on YouTube. We are a really small channel, and all your subs and your likes and stuff are like super appreciated. My Christmas present, I'm hoping to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. We're on our way. Catch our shorts and our funny moments over on our social media at Play Arctis, Twitter and TikTok. We put out little clips of the funny parts of our episodes in hopes you will join us and be a part of our community. And I'm Zarina. Thanks for watching. And I hope to see you next time.